X は Y です。X is Y. In this lesson, you will be able to explain something in Japanese with the form of X is Y. For example, あれは鹿です。That is a deer. The particle は is a particle which shows the topic of the sentence. は is a letter for the sound は but it is pronounced は only when it is used as the particle は. In other cases, は represents the sound は. For example, 母 mother and 橋 bridge and so on. Auxiliary verb this is an auxiliary verb that works like is or are in English. This is a polite version of the. This is preferred in formal speeches. The structure of X は Y です。X は means that X is the topic of this sentence. Y です means is Y. So, the meaning of the sentence is X is Y. Example sentences. これは家です。This is a house. 私は学生です。I am a student. あれは机です。That is the table. The next lesson is X は Y ですか? Is X Y? See you in the next lesson.